What's up, guys? My name is P-Team, and today we're going to be talking about how to get Frenzy Kill or Mega Kill medals. And a Frenzy Kill is a 5-piece. A Super Kill is a 6-piece. That means you killed 6 people within a few seconds of each other. And a Mega Kill is 7 people. So I actually get a Mega Kill in this game and a Frenzy Kill on two different occasions. And to get a Mega Kill, you have to either be in Ground Warp, which is actually kind of tougher, and I'll talk about that here in a second. Well, it depends. But what I did in this game is I actually killed 7 people in a row on a 6-person team. So I actually killed one guy twice as he spawned back in. And you can pretty much only do this on close quarter combat games. Pretty much the maps will be Combine, Stronghold, and Nuketown. Primarily because you're gonna need close quarters and you're gonna need to have the enemies bunched up. So this is actually hardcore. I've been playing some hardcore. I don't think I like it as much. It's a little more strategic, but sometimes you're gonna come around the corner and someone's gonna be pre-aimed on you and you're just gonna die. You're not even gonna know what happened. But it is fun. It is a good change of pace. When you need those headshot medals for Dark Matter, you're definitely going to have to do some hardcore, especially with the pistols. The pistols are really hard. Some of them just suck. And your best way to get headshots is in hardcore. I actually had some pistols where I put high caliber on it in hardcore, and I got a hit marker on their head with high caliber with like the Alcar and stuff. And it's just because the range on them is terrible, even with high caliber, which makes the headshots worth 50% more damage. So what you got to do is to get your Mega Kill medal or the Super Kill or something like that is you gotta have a point where. So watch here. I think I'm gonna get my Mega Kill right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a quad feed right there, and I know I gotta move. So I move to the right. And then I got 3 more. You can't stay in one spot for too long. You kill 4 people, they're coming back for you. So there's your Mega Kill right there. Now this is hardcore. Hardcore is definitely a good way to get a medal like this because anything besides a pistol is mostly 1 or 2 shot kills. So if you can get the team bunched up, boom, you can do that. And most of the time it's going to be in their spawn. Another way to do it is with the Purifier or the Scythe. I prefer the Purifier to the Scythe for close quarters. When you're running and gunning, I think that the Purifier is the best specialist ability. And you can literally just get into their spawn or get into a room where their whole team is and just roast their whole team and just spray and pray with it. Anytime you see anybody spray, if you're coming into a room where you think they are, just fire that Purifier and you can literally kill their whole team. My average is about 3 kills with it per use, which is really good for a specialist ability in my opinion, and that's my highest by far. Because literally if you hit them with the flame one time, they'll die. Sometimes there's a little bit of a delay if you just get them barely, and they'll kill you, but you will still kill them. And like I said, 3 kills per use on a specialist ability, in my opinion, is very good. So with that being said, what I'm doing is I'm using the pharo here, and I'm going for Dark Matter. I'm getting really close to Dark Matter. I have almost all the guns finished. I'm getting really close. But obviously you need those 100 headshots. I think that's the hardest challenge to do. Sometimes the Bloodthirsties are hard with guns like the pistols and stuff. But getting those headshots is probably the hardest to do. And it's tedious on some guns. Some of the SMGs that kick upwards, like the Vesper and the VMP, are actually a little bit easier because they kick up. But guns like the Razorback, which shoots so slow, and the ICR that don't kick up, are probably some of the harder assault rifles or SMGs to use. Obviously, the pistols are hard, and the shotguns are an acquired taste. The shotguns are actually kind of difficult because if they're outside of your range, you literally can't kill them at all. So that's tough sometimes, and you need headshots with half of the shotguns. So, I mean, if you're playing hardcore, you got to aim extra high. I get so many kills in hardcore and core where it's like you shoot him in the head and it's like was really the neck, or you shoot him in the head and it just doesn't count as a headshot, and like they're at a head glitch and you shoot him at the head glitch and you still don't get the headshot, and that's kind of crazy to me. But when you're playing hardcore, you literally got to aim really high. Every corner you come around, you got to be almost pre-aimed and have your gun all the way near aimed at their head, because that's really your only way to get headshots in hardcore. And again, play strategic. You know, I'm playing with the pharo here, and I'm running and gunning. But on the other hand, I'm running and gunning, and I'm playing strategic. You know, a lot of people that they have problems with running and gunning, or they'll have a game where you know, they're decent, but they're like 30 kills and 30 deaths. I almost always every game like to have less than 10 deaths. You know, hardcore is a little different because sometimes you get killed in one bullet. But my goal is to always have 10 deaths or less in every game I play. You know, depending on what you're using. If you're going for the knife challenges, you're probably not going to be able to do that. But you see, I went 25-3 in the first half there. Got the mega kill. I'm going to have another time later on here where I get the I get a super kill, and we're going to see that here in a little bit too. But yeah, so that's that's pretty much it. You got to aim for that head almost everywhere you go. In hardcore, you got to aim high all the time, because it's literally one bullet and they're dead. So if you shoot them in the chest, there's it's not going to kick upward. So it's kind of hard to do. And again, when you come around a corner or you're even coming out of your spawn, sometimes they're going to insta kill you. So you gotta be careful of that with hardcore. These guardians are actually pretty good in hardcore because it kills them actually really quick. So here we go. I'm using the hives. I probably should have used the... So I don't think the purifier is... Look at that. I just got killed by Hellstorm. I don't think the purifier is as good on on hardcore. And here's the reason. The reason is because, remember, most guns are a one-shot kill on hardcore. Oh my God. So the purifier is actually not that more helpful because of the fact that it limits your range. You know, if you can one-shot or two-shot kill somebody from long range, the purifier is like a shotgun. It only has a limited range. So I actually don't use the purifier on hardcore. If you want to use a gun, I would suggest a scythe. But really, it's not that much better than your regular gun. I mean, sure, it's a little bit better, but as a specialist, you know, it might be better to use an ability or something like the hives where you can put them all around your spawn and you're going to get kills from people you don't see. Because primarily anybody you do see, you can kill them with 1 or 2 bullets. You can insta-kill them. So it's more of an issue of, using an ability to hide or, run around the side of them, or, using something like the hives that kills them when you're not actually seeing them. And I like to use trip mines and hives like that because it's killing people I don't see. I feel like if I see the person, I have a really good shot of killing them. Sure, everybody dies, but... especially in hardcore, if you see them, you got at least, at the bare minimum, a 50-50 chance of killing them. Where the hives are, and trip mines are killing people that you can't even see. So this is what I like to do here. So you notice there was a couple guys in that building, and they just killed me. So what am I going to do if I'm a smart player? I'm not just going to run back in there and try to kill them. I'm going to go lay down there and wait for them. Because again, they're in our spawn. I have to protect our spawn. I don't want to just keep dying over and over. So as you see, what I did there is they're waiting for us. So I just go down there and lay down there and then kill them. Because again, it's a smart thing to do. Right? And especially in hardcore, they're pre-aimed on you, you're dead instantly. So again, you got to play strategic. I'm running and gunning here. I'm in their spawn right now. I'm not camping. But on the other hand, I got to play strategic. If you just run in there hopelessly, or there's a guy in there, that doesn't mean you just run in there and die. One bullet death, you've got to play strategic here. So look at what I'm doing here. I'm in their spawn, I'm playing aggressive, but I'm playing smart. And a lot of times when you're capturing a point, everybody looks one way. You always got to look the other way because your whole team's going to die sometimes from that one guy who was left there or that one guy who was playing strategic. You got to be careful of this. So look, they just spawned back here. I got a UAV. Boom. See, there's 3. There's 4. There's 5. Nice, frenzy kill, 5-piece. Okay, you see that started because of the UAV, and then it was just awareness. Just pay attention, play sneaky. Run and gun to me means being sneaky. See if I get this guy B here. Yep, got him. Put that hardened sentry out. Put some hives out. And now I'm going to drop the Cerebus. So I would suggest to you guys, if you're playing hardcore, you absolutely have to run a UAV. Normally I don't run UAVs. I run a care package, Cerebus, and hardened sentry. Sometimes I run the Talon, but the problem with the Talon and the Cerberus is that you have to manually control him for him to do well. And it just takes too much time out of my game. I don't actually get to shoot as much. Look at this. I double tap that. It was a counter UAV, and now I got a Wraith. That's why I run Engineer. I run on Engineer in almost every class if I can afford it, because I changed a counter UAV into a Wraith. It's like getting 2 care packages. That's a huge, huge game changer right there. But yeah, you got to run UAV on hardcore because it makes such a huge difference. You're actually going to get a bunch of kills from your UAVs. It's just as good of a score streak on hardcore at least, and it's helping your whole team. So yeah, if you don't control these Cerebuses, they really don't do much. But when you manually control them, and you can get 10, 20 kills out of one of them. Look at that! I just got a quad kill with. Look at that! Like I killed their whole team here with my Cerebus. I'm actually a little bit too deep in their spawn to use it, and they EMP'd me there. And oh, I'm just barely still alive. But you gotta make sure when you're using these things, you don't go too deep into their spawn because it'll flip the spawn, or they'll kill it. So I mean, if you're trying to maximize your game and get the most out of your score streaks, I definitely would tell you to run the Cerebus. It's awesome. And look at my hives the spawn's flipped. I flipped him by accident because I pushed too far in there, and my hives are killing him on the other side of the map right now. And my Cerebus only has like 1 bullet till it's dead. But look at my hives are still getting kills. So that's why I like the hives a lot, because you're killing people that you're not even seeing. So there you go. I finished that game 55-8. But more importantly, I got the mega kill and the super kill, and I got a quad feed all in one game. And that's how you're gonna do it. You know, hardcore is a great way to do it if you guys are trying to achieve those medals. And if you're not playing hardcore, I would suggest the Purifier or the Scythe. I actually think the Purifier is better, but again, you got to be running and gunning. You know, if you're camping back in the back of the map, you know, those aren't going to be good streaks for you. You'd be better off using the hives. But you're not going to really get quad feeds with the hives, but they're killing people that you can't see. So that's it for today, guys. There's your little bit of a guide to Dark Matter on hardcore. You got to aim high and pre-aim every corner, because if you don't, you'll be dead. And, you know, if you want those quad feeds or you want to get those high streaks, a lot of times if you're near their spawn, you could take their whole team out. You know, sometimes you're not going to. Sure, it's going to happen. But a lot of times they don't know where you are. You know, and if you can play strategic and play sneaky about it, you know, you can get those type of streaks and those type of medals. So I would encourage you to do it. You know, it just depends on what you're playing with. You're playing with an LMG, you want to be, you know, playing more strategic in the back. You're playing with an SMG, you know, then rush it. So there you go, guys. Mega kill. That was my first one ever. I actually got another one since then. But it was pretty cool to get that. So yeah, I got mega kill, quad feed, defensive kill. Pretty good. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining in.